All right, let's try to get caught up here. Forsyth Central's got 15. Set over, double hit. All right, wearing white today. Piper about to serve as I still work on getting the starting lineup squared away. And there's Piper's serve. It does not make it over, unfortunately. And that is a Forsyth Central point. That brings Leah back into the game. Oh, Forsyth Central gets another point. All right, 17-13. We're definitely gonna move this camera though. Not liking its placement. All right, that's Leah. Leah to Sima. Sima to Ryan. Ryan sends it over. Nice save by number 6. Here comes the return after 3 hits. That's Leah. That's Sima. Sima to Kiki. Kiki, unfortunately, into the net. All right, folks, I'm going to try to adjust the camera. I do apologize for those of you already watching, but this view is definitely not going to do it today. All right, there's your serve. Kiki hits it. Unfortunately, not quite what we needed. There we go. That view's just a tad better. Still not my favorite, but I'll take it. All right, there's your serve. Leah. Sima to Kiki. Kiki sends it over. Here comes the return. Kiki dives, gets it. Cam with the spike towards the back, handled. Third hit, not handled. That's 4 hits. All right, 14-19. Double substitution now. Ryan, Sahiti, Sima, and Haley. Sahiti now serving. In your back row, you have 14, Kylie. Leah, number 3. Sahiti, 11. Sahiti is your server. Underway. Good serve. And that's an ace. 19-15. You can't do that, the call from the sidelines. Sahiti serves again. Well hit, and another ace! 19-16. Can Sahiti keep it up? There's your serve, falls over, and another ace! As that just barely falls over the net, but does exactly what it needed to do. 19-17. Sahiti, unfortunately right into the net, 20-17, and that'll be a Forsyth Central ball to hit now. All right, can we get the ball back is the sideline cheer. 20-17. There's your serve. That's Kiki. Kiki to Cam, to Leah from behind. Leah does a great job, sends it over. Here comes the return. That's Kylie. Sahiti dives, gets over there. Can Kiki pull it off? Good effort, but out of bounds. It was a good fight. (17-21). There's your serve. Cam tries to handle it, not able to, and that is a Central ace. And that's a timeout, War Eagles. We're going to see again if I can improve the camera visibility here a little bit. It's my assignment and goal today. See how good I can make this. I think we're good. I think that's a good one. It's almost dead center on the court. I can keep moving this down a little bit more. All right, Forsyth. So the line to the back of the court is all the way back there. So don't get confused by the gray line there. That is not the court. That's part of the basketball court. There's your serve. That's Kiki. That's Sahiti all the way over to Haley. Haley with a good spike. Central handles it, tries to tip it over. Can't. War Eagles get the point, 18-22. All right, that's got Kiki serving for us. Good serve. Number one handles it. 6 sets it, and it falls down. 19-22. All right, up front right now, you have Maddie, Haley, and Cam. There's your serve from Kiki. 11 takes it. A little bit of trouble for 6. The libero sends it over, but Leah's right there. That's Sahiti. Sahiti to Cam. Cam sends it over. And not handled all the way up into the second deck. 20 points for the War Eagles as they fight their way back. Oh, fortunately right into the net. 23. Central now just 2 points away from winning. All right, substitution time. That'll have Kiki and Bryn. Right now you have Maddie, Leah, and Bryn there in the back. Up front, Sahiti, Haley, and Cam. Central's going to serve. We need the ball back right now. And that gives us the ball back right away. 23-21. Piper comes in for Cam. Leah serving. And that is a timeout called by Central. (21-23). Right now, it is a timeout, Forsyth Central. It's a good, well-fought game. Coach Rachel talking to the girls right now. That's Maddie, Piper, Haley up front. Sahiti, Bryn there in the mid-court, and at the bottom of your screen is Leah's serve. Leah's serve clears the net. Leah gets an ace! 22-23. There's the serve from Leah. Set by number 9, back to the middle. Sent over, Leah's right there. 2-touch is the call. 23 all. Leah gets to go again. Leah's serve, well hit. Number 1 tries to get down. 11 pops it over. Leah, that had been close. Sahiti over to Maddie. Maddie with a spike. Good save. Here comes the return. Bryn's right there. Sahiti sets it, this time towards the net. Piper punches it into the air and goes for the spike. Maddie sends it over. Maddie gets the kill as the team got distracted by the whistle blow, thinking it was their court. It was really the other court. Don't blame them. I thought so too. It's the problem with 2 games going on at once. There's Leah's serve. Pushed over. Maddie's there with a bump. Leah sends it back to Maddie. Maddie with a spike. Drops it in. Maddie with a kill. Maddie wins the game. 25-23. South pulls it off, winning the game. First set goes to the War Eagles. And we'll be back in just a few minutes with set 2. All right, folks, we are just about back. The ref checking off on the agenda, and we have a swap. Leah and Cam swapping. Leah, our libero again today as normal. But what you may find different is Piper Kahn there. Number 5, number 1 in your heart, up front and center, not swapped out right away. That is different. Up front, Haley, Piper, Kiki. Mid-court there, Maddie and Leah. Sahiti is serving. And we are underway. There's your serve. Hits the basketball hoop. They play it off the basketball hoop. They spike it right into the net, though. War Eagles get the first point. Because there's a net there, folks. Here we go again. There's the serve. Good serve from Sahiti. Lots of spin on that. Going to be difficult. And falls in. Not handled. And the War Eagles get a second point against Forsyth Central. All right. First substitution already. Can Sahiti keep it up? Good serve, drops in. That, ooh, is saved. Sahiti back to Piper. Piper towards the back row, tipped. Piper gets a kill. Piper gets a kill as the back row not able to handle that. Davis saying that was impressive, I agree. Another serve from Sahiti, back row, pops it sky high. Returned. Leah's right there, though. That's Sahiti. Sahiti to Piper again. Piper gets a kill. It rolls off her fingers, but drops in perfectly. And that is a kill. 4-0. South winning. Here comes Sahiti again. Good serve towards the back row. Went long. Out. And not touched. 4-1. All right. Central's chance to go now. There's the serve. Kiki's right there, though. That's Sahiti. Sahiti to Piper. Piper with a really good kill there as she shoved that down. That looked good. 5-1. And a quick timeout by Forsyth Central. Forsyth Central taking an early timeout as the game quickly getting away from them. 5-1. I wasn't here for last game, but my companion, my compatriot, Davis, telling me that Central was looking really good, almost winning. And now all of a sudden, South coming out strong after that first set. Kiki will get the serve again as our timeout comes to a close. 5-1. Up front, Maddie, Haley, Piper, Leah, Sahiti, mid-court. And there's Kiki's serve right down the line. Kiki gets an ace! As Central not able to handle it. 6-1. Another good serve. Number 1 handles it. That's another ace as it goes on to the second deck. Over the rail into the second stands. Kiki again, 7-1, early lead. Oh, catches the side of that. And Kiki and Ashley will substitute now. She didn't quite get a high enough jump. Maybe I should put you on a mic. You can be my partner. All right, number 11 getting ready to serve. There's Central serve. Good serve. Leah struggled to get there. That was close. That was a good, strong, solid serve. Yes. There's the serve. Leah's right there for that one. Sahiti to Piper. Piper shoves it down, but they save it. This time Maddie's gonna send it over, and they cannot save it. Maddie gets the kill. All right, Piper will be serving. Cam comes in. There's Piper's serve. That's going to be handled. Here comes the return from the inside hitter. Piper's right there. Cam digs it out. Can Piper hit it over? Yes, she does. Sahiti to Cam. To Ashley from the back row with a 4-touch. 8-4. Good effort. And Piper and Leah swap. Some of the viewers say you need to put on a mic. Davis says no, he's not going to join in the fun. All right, we're cleared to serve.
Who said that?
There's your serve, folks. Ashley. That's Leah who moves it forward. Maddie's going to take it, sends it over with a good over-the-back bump. There's the spike, flat-footed, tipped. Both Maddie and Sahiti go diving for it, but it falls in between the two of them. 8-5. There's the serve. All right, Leah's got that one. Sent over, drops in. Haley gets a kill. The ref got a little confused there. I don't know what happened. Thankfully, both teams agree on the last play because he is not any idea what just happened. Haley's serve, well hit deep. It's going to get returned from, oh, it falls, touches the net, falls right in front off Sahiti's hands. All right, it's time for your doublemint gum, doublemint substitution. Cassidy comes in for Sahiti. Sima comes in for Haley. 9-6 is the score. There's your substitution. Leah takes that one. It's going to be hard. Cassidy moves it back. Leah with a good attempt. Good job by Leah. Good dig again. Cam's right there. Cam sends it straight over the net. Another good play. Spiked well. That's Ashley and Leah. Sima's right there. Sima to Cassidy. Cassidy sends it over deep. And it unfortunately goes long. But the girls fought hard there. Couple really good plays. 9-7, Central serving. They serve. That's going to go wide. War Eagles get the point, and that'll have Maddie serving. Ashley and Kiki substituting. Maddie giving me a dirty look. Don't know what I did to her. Cleared to serve. There's the serve right into the top of the net. Central gets the point, and Maddie upset. Maddie substituting out now for Kylie. All right, Kylie on the court now, number 14 there. 10-8 is the score. There's the floater right at Kylie. Kylie to Sima. Sima pops it nice and high to Kiki. Kiki gets the kill. Almost flat-footed, gets the kill though. Cam and Piper substitute. Piper now in on the left-hand side, your inside hitter. Kiki in the middle, Cassidy on the right. There's Leah's serve, well hit. Piper goes up, fights the block. Piper gets herself a block. 8-12. There's another serve from Leah. Nice flat, well hit. That's going to be a problem. It's played from outside the court. Tipped over. Piper's right there. She sets it to Sima. Sima sends it over. Here comes the spike. Right behind Piper. Kiki with a dig. Both Sima and Cassidy go for it. Not able to get there. 12-9. Ongoing fight continuing. Nowhere near over. Number 8 getting ready to serve. There's your serve, folks. And it's right into the net because that net is too high. All right, Cassidy going for Sahiti. Haley coming in for Saima. Sahiti to serve. Serve it up is the call. There's your serve. Beautiful serve. Oh, barely handled. Dig and dive. That was a push if I've ever seen one. Oh my goodness, what a fight. Good try to save there, but I don't know how that was allowed, but it was. And so 13-10, Central's ball. Here we go. Leah. Sahiti over to Haley. Haley back foot. Handled by number 6. Moved back to center. Sent over from the back row. Kylie. Sahiti over her back. Drops it in. They handle it though. Piper gets ready to go up for the block. Doesn't need to as that ball falls in. 14-10. All right, Kylie and Maddie swapping out there. Kiki will be serving from right below you. Good, strong serve towards the back row. Oh, went too far. 14-11. All right. Here comes Central's serve, flat-footed. Makes it through. Piper barely gets there. Sahiti to Maddie. Maddie spikes it. That's going to be trouble for him. Bulldogs do not return it. I was getting worried there. Looks like it might happen. All right, Piper's getting ready to serve right below you. There's Piper's serve right down the line. That is dug and out. 16-11. There was number 1 who set it. That back row, it's going to be a challenge. I bet you, oh, well played. Ashley takes it, sends it right back over the net, and that falls on our side. That should not be playable. Not that it mattered. The War Eagles got it, but that should have been out of bounds. (17-11). Piper serves it. It drops in. That's going to be handled. Middle setter takes it to the inside hitter. Inside hitter sends it. Ashley goes to let it go, but it's well in bounds. I think she thought that gray line I talked about earlier is out. It's actually the black line that you can't see on the camera. And so that fell in. 17-12. There's your serve. Ashley handles that one. That's Maddie. Maddie to Sahiti, who sends it over. Good save there, Piper. No, Haley goes up for the block. Haley gets the kill! He won't. And that's a timeout Central. Everybody's asking Davis to get mic'd up. Davis won't do it, though. I tried. All right, score right now. 18-12. All right, here we go. Haley serves it. Ooh, barely returned. Ashley's there, makes it over the net. Sahiti gets a good dig. Cam gets ready for the block, but it comes over. Leah's there. That's Sahiti. Sahiti to Maddie. Maddie. Oh, Cam goes up. Cam gets the block / kill. I guess that would be a kill. 19-12. Haley gets to go again. Good serve by Haley towards the back. That's an ace. A-C-E, ace. 20-12. Haley to go again. All right, there's the serve. Maddie gets ready to get there. Doesn't need to, though, as that ball doesn't even make it over the net, giving Haley another ace, even though they hit it. Number 6 comes in, looks like. 21-12. Haley's serve. Number 1 handled it. Getting moved forward. It's going to be a bump over the back. That's Leah. Leah to Sahiti. Sahiti to Maddie. Maddie sends it over. Sahiti yelling to get out of her way as she's trying to get there. That's Leah again. Sahiti with a nice set, this time to Maddie as well. Maddie. Oh, I'm giving Maddie the kill on that one. That was a tough one. 22-12. All right, here we go again. There's Haley's serve. Back corner. That's in. That's an ace. (23-12). Caught you sleeping is the call from the outside. And then it got quiet. There's your serve. Deep center, touched. That is way out of bounds. Nearly takes out the ref on the other side. That's an ace. Set and match point right now, folks. 24-12. Just 36 minutes into the game. There's the serve. That's going to be handled. Here comes the return. There's the return. Haley's right there, though. That's Sahiti. Sahiti to Cam. Cam sends it over. They're going to return to the middle. Maddie's there. Maddie goes with a flat foot spike. It is out of bounds. 24-13. Here's the serve. That's into the net. War Eagles win. They take the set and the mat. Great job, War Eagles. We're going to be back in just a few minutes. Well, actually, probably more than a few minutes. It'll be closer to probably 20 for the next game. Really appreciate everybody watching, and I'll talk with you later.